Collective. How y'all doing? Thanks for the love, guys. Thanks for the donation. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I hope everyone is doing good. So, collective. Something is being laid to rest, or your ancestors, your guides have put an end to something, or they're putting an end to something. Okay? Some of you guys may have felt the shift. Okay? Things are gonna start moving faster now for you guys. Okay? They're also saying some of you guys could have been under spiritual attack these past couple of days as well. Right? I know I was. I can't remember what day. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? Wednesday. One of them. But anywho, guys, yes. So again, something is being laid to rest, or your guides are putting something to an end. Whoever these people are, somebody thought using your secrets against you was gonna work, right? Using whatever they know that you could have done, or thing, whatever it is, you could have taught someone, or you could have told someone. They try to use that against you. Everything is backfiring in these people's faces. Whatever it is that they're doing is backfiring. It's a group of people, a family of some sort, or this could be people from your past, right? People you considered friends, people you considered family, and so forth. Whatever these people did is being laid to rest. And they're saying whatever you guys are doing, especially if you're doing some sort of work to get people to be out of your energy, be out of, they're saying that's working as well. Some of you guys may see a significant change in your demeanor, in your looks, they're saying a lot. They're saying there may be things that you used to do, like your hobbies and talents that you had, and for some reason they were gone. Spirit is saying some of you guys are gonna realize that some of these things they're coming back, basically, because whoever these people are from your past, whatever they were doing, especially if they were doing stuff to like harness your energy and siphon your energy, they're not going to be able to do that again. They're saying for some of you guys, some of these people have also been doing some sort of picture magic, especially like if you have a platform and people watch you, they try to do work on you, on your looks through that energy. They're saying that is also backfiring. So again, be on the lookout for changes in your physical. They're saying physical attributes and even emotional attributes. A lot of things about you guys are changing. A lot of things about you guys are also going to be upgrading. So also look out for that. Some of you guys are going to hear that somebody bought a car and the car ended up being repoed because they can't keep up with the payments. You guys are also going to hear that somebody has to leave from somewhere that they reside. Somebody's gonna be given walking papers to move out from wherever they reside because of whatever they're doing. And another download that I got, was it last night or night before when I was taking a shower, is for some of you guys that are getting ready to move, there might be somebody that you guys know that's gonna come to you and they're gonna say, oh, you should go stay here, you should go stay there because it may be cheaper. Spirit is saying follow your instincts as to wherever you want to move to. Do not listen to anybody, because 9 times out of 10, whoever that person is in a state of poverty, and they're trying to keep you, a lot of people, they make it seem like if you want to make a certain move, they try to make it seem like, oh, it's too expensive, they do that because some of these people want to remain in your energy, right? Because if you go to somewhere you know, that's a little higher, that's out of their price range, you know, they know that they can't get to you. So Spirit is saying some of these people are in poverty, some of these people are going through karma. They're trying to keep you around them in vicinities that they're close to, so that you're, you know, you stay in that frame, that poverty mindset with them. And Spirit is saying that's something some of you guys have already healed. So please, whatever you're planning on doing, make sure you follow your intuition. Okay, listen to yourself. Do not listen to what other people want you to do. Okay. Then I also got a download that about some sort of pedophile. There's a pedophile that's finally gonna get caught, or a pedophile that has finally gotten caught. Okay, this could be somebody that was trying to cloak themselves in your energy as well. Spirit is saying whoever that person is, this person is, some of you guys are finally gonna hear that they've gotten caught one way or another. Okay. And then for, I don't know if that's the same group, but there's a group of people that has been doing some sort of work on you, especially on, like, if you have like elemental gifts or cosmic gifts, supernatural gifts and so forth. Some of these people who have been doing work on you, especially if you've been clearing the work, like one of the people went to like one of the people that's above them and ask them, when are you going to pull a plug? When are you going to pull a plug? Like basically to put an end to whatever that's been going on. Because they're like, are you waiting until they wipe us out? Like that was a download that I got, but I got that like, I think I was at work. Was I at work? I think I was at work when I got that download. When are you going to pull that plug? Are you going to wait until they wipe us out? So whatever these people have been doing, some of these people are realizing that they're not stronger than you, collective. They can see, they're saying these people know that you see through the veil. They see that you see through them and whatever it is that they're doing. So they want to know, well, not from you, but they were asking this person, you know, when are you going? But whoever that person is that they're asking this question to, this person also answers to somebody else. So they got to wait until that person, you know, gives them that go. So until then, these people are literally stuck doing to you whatever it is that they've been doing. And the more that they do to you is the worse their karma is going to be. Okay. They're saying some of you guys may not even be aware of it because some of you guys don't know some of these people. Some of you guys may like going to a certain restaurant or somewhere like a bar or something. Some of you guys, they're saying in the upcoming months, some of you guys may end up hearing that that place is shut down, or that whoever owns that company is going through some sort of bankruptcy. Okay, they're saying that's something that's going to be coming up in the future. So you guys want to look out for that as well, okay? King of Wands. That King of Wands, oh, whoever this King of Wands is, they thinking of walking away now. Yeah. They're thinking of walking away from whatever it is that they were doing. All because you know the truth. A fire sign or somebody who has fire in the chart. Yep. Fire, Leo. Yeah, they're confused as to how these things are working, how these things aren't working in their favor, or how whatever is working for you is. That's what they're confused as to how you're being able to figure things out, or how do you know certain things? How are you able to put two and two together, right? They're saying for some of these people, some of you guys have no idea that some of these people do astral traveling and remote viewing. And they do that to, you know, come into your energy to see what it is that you know or what it is that you got going on. Some of them even astral travel to you or do remote viewing to see if the work that they're doing is working, because a lot of these people can't come to you physically. So if these are people that you've already like cut that cord with or do whatever it is to get them away from your energy, they're still, especially if these people also have spiritual gifts, they're also able to, you know, spiritually come into your energy, right? Astral travel to you or do some sort of remote viewing. And that's how some of them, when they remote view to you, they're sent as monitoring spirits, right? They come to monitor what it is that you're doing. Some of these people are trying to figure out what are you doing, how are you doing what you're doing. So a lot of them come to watch you. A lot of them also come to see if whatever that they've been sending to you is working. And they're starting, some of these people are starting to figure out that whatever it is that they're doing or whatever it is that they're sending isn't working, right? So that's why, yeah, somebody's having a tower. Whoever this Leo, this King of Wands, whoever this person is, they're having a tower moment. And the reason that they're having a tower moment is because you're picking up on whatever it is that they're doing. They want to know how are you doing this? How are you so, you know, a lot of these people want to know, how are you so gifted? What did you do, you know, for these gifts to be bestowed onto you, is what they're saying, right? What did you do? How did you do it? And that's what a lot of them doesn't understand, collective. Some of these people, they're so astonished as to whatever is going on with you. They're not mesmerized, they're infatuated. Thank you. They're infatuated with you. And, you know, infatuation sometimes brings on obsession, right? So these people, it's like they're obsessed with, you know, always trying to figure out what is it you're doing. What, that's why it's like whatever that they're doing, some of them, as much as they want to stop, they can't stop because it's like an addiction. And the addiction is your energy. They're addicted to your energy. So they cannot stop doing what they're doing because they want to know, you know, the more that they send is the more that you're able to clear. And they're, you know, they're obsessed as to, you know, when you clear a certain thing, they send something else to see, okay, let me see, can you clear this too, right? And then when you clear that, it's like, damn, so let me try something else, right? These people are obsessed. Not only are they obsessed with your energy, they're obsessed with whatever it is that they're doing. But these people are not they're not being able to see, like, the more shit that they send to you, the more that they do to you, is the more karma that they're reaping for themselves. The more karma that they're bringing onto themselves, collective. Spirit is saying, some of you guys, don't worry. Some of you guys, like, especially if you're like real tired or you're feeling like real lethargic, they're saying use that time, because they're sending you guys healing energies as well. And, you know, as divine beings, the more rest that you get, the more, you know, you'll be able to heal, right? A lot of you guys heal in your sleep. So that's another thing. Every time these people feel like they're going to do something, especially those that do work on you at night, you know, to try to take you out at night, it's like the healing energies that's being sent to you during your sleep, they're amplified at that time because of whatever these people are doing. That's why so many of them are reaping the karma, the bad karma that they're doing. Right? Some of them, they aren't seeing the karma yet, but soon they will. And, you know, karma manifests in your life in many different ways. Many different ways. So, they're saying for some of you guys may see people. Oh, excuse me, I wanted to sneeze, but it didn't come through. Some of you may end up seeing people. They're saying some of these people are people that, you know, some of you guys work with currently, or This could be people from your past. They're saying some of you guys are gonna run into some of these people or see some of these people, and they don't look like they used to. Like some of them, they're aging, or their eyes are like real low with like a lot of bags and stuff. Spirit is saying that's because of all the work. All the work that these people did onto you is now showing in their physical being. And the reason for that is, what? It's showing because it's taking a toll on their health. They're saying some of these people who were like spiritual, like part of your spiritual family and stuff like that, these people, they're now like, they no longer have any type of ties to you, no physical ties, no spiritual ties, no nothing. So once your ancestors or your guides, whoever is protecting you, like cut that energy away, like you start, like these people basically start deteriorating, especially if you were like they're saying the glue that held them together, right? So it's like these people are basically stripped from your genetics, from your genetic makeup, from your gene pool. So at that point they have no ties to you, so they're gonna start aging even quicker. And whatever energy that you got, that you shared with these people, is gonna be returned on to you. So this is one of the reasons some of you got, this is why they're saying some of you guys are gonna notice that you look younger, you look more vibrant, your beauty, you're like, they're saying a lot of people is gonna start giving you compliments on your beauty and stuff like that. But Spirit is saying that's because a lot of these people that were tied to your energy, they just said your divinity confirmation, they're no longer tied to your divinity, they're no longer tied to your gene pool, okay, your lineage, your bloodline, none of that. So you're gonna get everything, whatever part of your energy, especially like if like some of you guys, remember I kept saying some of you guys money was low. So if some of you guys are still going through that, like the more of your energy that's returned to you, the more of everything is gonna start increasing. So your money is gonna increase, your beauty is gonna increase, your energy is gonna increase, right? Your health is gonna increase. A lot of things from you, for you, sorry, that excuse me, that were low for you is now gonna be increasing. And that's because these people are no longer being able to pull or harvest or harness what is yours, okay? Because they're no longer tied to you. Yeah, whoever these thieves were, right? They're no longer going to be able to steal from you, to take from you, collective, okay? Or they're no longer able to. Yeah, whoever these people are, they're having tower moments about what's going on. Yeah. They're saying some of these people even did some sort of moon magic. Some of them use seals, sigils, all type of different stuff, and able to, they're saying some of these people had you anchored to them, your energy anchored to them. Spirit is saying all of that is cut off. All of that is being cut off. So, like, especially if you guys been low in energy, expect all of that to amp up, right? Your creativity, your inspiration, your desires, your passions, all of that is going to be returned to you, collective, or is being returned as we speak, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Some of you guys are getting justice. Some of you guys are also have Sagittarius in your chart, or there's a Sagittarius that's working with you or for you behind the scenes, okay? Whoever, some of these people thought that you would always remain in that low vibration with them, right? A lot of these people thought like your divinity was like a game, or a lot of these people, collective, some of them painted you as crazy, right? And because they painted you as crazy, they figured, well, you know, this person is just acting. This person is just putting on a show for people, right? But they're now starting to see that everything that you said is true, right? It was 1919 as I said that. So these people are now being mirrored back. Everything that they said about you is being mirrored back to them, right? A lot of these people were in denial about who you are. Now they're starting to see you for who you truly are, right? And it's like they can't understand, like, how the fuck did you do it, collective? How were you able to manifest the life that you manifest? How were you? Some of these people can't even understand how the fuck you were able to walk away from them. Because whoever you are, and whoever these people were to you, some of these people were people that no matter what happened, you always found a way to go back to these people, right? And sometimes all these people had to do, they know to themselves personally, all they had to do was cook up something in the background, right? And you come running on your knees. And these people are doing that, and you're nowhere to be found, right? You're nowhere to be found. You're not, you're not seeking them out. You're not trying to get in contact with them. You're not, seeking out other people to get in contact with them. And these are probably things that you did in the past. And this is why they don't understand, like, what the fuck? Nothing that I'm doing is working? No, because you've already, healed from whatever these people did to you, and you've already cut those ties. You've already cut those energetic ties. And all of these people thought that especially when you started your healing journey, and you probably told these people, like, you probably even told some of these people they had certain things that they needed to heal with certain people. And, a lot of them probably laughed about it with each other and talked about you behind the scenes, and you know what I mean? But now that they see that it's happening, it's like, what the fuck? Like, this person was serious. This person was really serious about whatever they were talking about. Now some of these people, they're trying to figure out, how am I gonna do this? Like, what is it that I need to do to heal myself? But they gotta seek those answers themselves, the same way that you separated from them and did your healing work. They're gonna have to figure it out, right? Because when you tried talking to them, when you tried explaining certain things to them, everybody thought you was a joke. Everybody thought you didn't know what you were talking about. A lot of these people even painted you as crazy to others. Oh, this person doesn't know what they're talking about. And another thing, what my guide is saying is some of these people even brought people on to see you. A lot of these people, they had their friends and their family and their friends of friends and shit like that. And, they at first they said, come watch this person. This person don't know what the fuck they talking about. And this and this and this and that, until a lot of the shit that you even started talking about, collective, started manifesting. And now some of these people are sitting there like, what I'll be damned. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'll be goddamn. Like, how was this person even able to know that something like that was gonna happen, right? Some of these people try to even do some sort of baneful magic to try to get rid of you, or some of them try to scramble your senses so whatever downloads that you were getting from the universe wouldn't come through. And some of them even went as far as trying to separate you from your ancestry, because a lot of them tried to make sure that you were deemed as crazy in the eyes of others, and now they're the ones that's looking crazy. Because some of these people are probably going to them, well, I thought you said such and such, and whatever this person said happened to such and such some day ago. You understand me? So ISA Collective, just be proud of who you are. Always be proud of who you are. Never let somebody feel like whatever you're planning on doing, whatever it is that you're doing, don't let nobody make you feel like you can't manifest what you want, the life that you want, or the things that you want, right? Never. If you got a certain download, they're sending you that download for a reason. If your guides, your ancestors are telling you to do such and such, they're giving you those messages for a reason. Never doubt the messages that you receive about anybody, because it's being revealed to you for a certain reason. Yeah, they just said someone is distraught. Someone is distraught, right? Because this person tried to paint you so bad in the eyes of others, man. They try to make it seem like you were the worst, and everything is just like blowing up in this person's face. Especially if you told somebody, like, you're gonna go to jail, or this is gonna manifest in your life, or that is gonna manifest in, it's really happening, or these people they can see that these things has manifested in their life, but you want them, right? A lot of you guys are sent as they're saying prophecies, but it's not prophets. Thank you. Right? And a lot of things that you told these people were prophecies, right? Some of you guys, what they're also saying, some of you guys don't even know, like, you're like a walking oracle, right? Like, for me, even, like, when I first started, like, when I got certain downloads, I was like, why y'all giving me this, right? And some of the messages I wouldn't share with people, some I would share with people, right? Some of you guys, especially if you were like oracles in a past life, if you were somebody that got downloads and gave downloads to others, that's part of your life's journey in this lifetime as well, right? And some of you guys is just gonna have to find a way to accept that, certain people that you're in contact with, right? Confirmation, right? Some of the people that you're sent, to give them certain messages and to guide them along the way. Will they always listen? No. Some of them may never listen to you, right? And they just got to deal with the consequences that arises in their life at that point. You know what I mean? But if you guys notice, I don't know if you guys notice, but I have noticed with me, like, when I'm around people, certain people, and I'm being guided to share certain messages, certain downloads with them, especially with whatever situation that they're going through. If they don't take heed to the messages, I shit you not, within 30 to 90 days, that person is no longer in my energetic field, in my energetic space, right? My ancestors, my guides find a way to take them away. Because at that point, it's like, that contract is over, right? And that's something a lot of you guys are gonna start realizing, for some of you guys that are also, oracles, or also seers and stuff like that, right? Because I don't care what nobody say. People that, like, the people that genuinely watch me, like, not my enemies, but the people that genuinely fucks with me, some of you guys you're guided to me because whatever the messages that I'm giving out is not only for you guys to take heed, but to also be able to find your calling in whatever is going on, because some of you guys are also prophets, seers. You know what I mean? Some of you guys also probably give messages to certain people that you guys are around. Some of them may take heed to the messages, some of them may not, right? That's why they keep saying, whatever downloads that you guys are getting, always know and always understand that, it's being revealed unto you guys for a reason, right? A lot of people watch my channel, but a lot of people that watch my channel, they don't watch my channel for the right reason. A lot of them watch my channel to see if the magic that they're working on me is working, right? If the shit that they're sending to me has been working. And you know, that's their prerogative. That if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. If that's the reason they want to watch me for, then hey, you know, that ball is in their court, right? They got to be the one to deal with that. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. And the reason why I say what I say is because I know, it's not like I'm not aware. I know a lot of people that watch me is not people that really fucks with me. And some of them, when I talk like this, they get mad, right? Like sometimes I don't always like put up a video and watch the video while it's going on, but sometimes I do, right? Because I have other things to do too. So sometimes I might, you know, upload a video and go take care of what I got to take care of. Or sometimes if I have the time, I upload a video and I sit and I listen to the video. I listen to it because sometimes some of the messages that I even put out also pertains to me as an individual, right? And sometimes, like while I'm watching the videos as I play, while other people are playing, like I can literally hear their thoughts. I can literally hear, you know, the shit that they might be mumbling to themselves or talking to other people's around them. And it's just like, hey, if you hate me so much, why the fuck you wasting your time and watching me, right? But that's because deep down inside, these people know it's the truth. And a lot of them know that a lot of shit that I'm talking about is about them. Hear the sirens? That's confirmation. It's about them. It's the shit that they're doing behind the scenes. But again, they come to see, let's see if whatever the fuck we sent yesterday or last night or earlier today is working. What? Anywho, child. Anywho, collective, what can you do? You can't do anything but be yourself. A lot of y'all, that's what I said. Right now, collective, a lot of y'all need to get rest. And that's what I've been doing. Yeah, a lot of y'all some of y'all is about to step into some sort of money or some sort of, they said your destiny. Some of you guys are gonna, you know, realize that you're in your destiny. Like a lot of things is gonna start flowing to you, you know, easier, especially if you guys are in your north node. I always keep telling y'all, follow your north node, right? I don't know what natal chart you guys follow, but follow the draconic chart, right? Follow that north node, right? No matter what your north node is, no matter if it's like in retrograde or whatever, you just need to ride the course, stay the course, and everything will work out, right? A lot of things, that's why I say a lot for some of you guys that are on your north node or is following your north node, you're gonna realize that certain things starts coming to you easily, right? Or things start getting easier. Your manifestations doesn't take as long to manifest like it did in the past. And that's because you're following your north node, right? Follow the head, not the tail, right? Even if they just said, even if you guys flip a coin, right? A lot of you guys that's like on your north node, you might flip a coin, it'll drop on the head. It'll be heads up because why you are on that destined path, right? And always remember to remain on your destined path, regardless to whatever is going on. You know what I mean? Sometimes like people that's been hurting you, you might get a download that you might need to do something, you know, do this in order to get this person to leave you alone or whatever. Don't take it as, oh, you don't want to hurt nobody, or you got to do what you got to do, especially if it's, if you're being guided to. If this is a download that's coming from your ancestors, right? I've listened to readers in the past and they would say, oh, your ancestors would never tell you to do something to hurt anybody. That's a motherfucking lie. Especially if these are people that has been doing things to you. Your guides they're gonna let you know what you need to do in order to get these motherfuckers off your back. So never listen to them motherfuckers when they're talking about, oh, a lot of, and you know what? That's what really pisses me off with some of these readers. Because a lot of them, they try to make it seem like they're all light, right? But those are the ones that's working behind the scenes, and they're doing things to other people. Not only are they doing things to other readers, they're also doing things to some of their motherfucking following as well, right? Oh, your ancestors would never tell you to hurt anyone, or your ancestors. So what the fuck you're gonna do? You're just gonna sit down and die? You're just supposed to sit and take motherfuckers doing shit to you, and you think that's right? You like, is that logical to you? No. So again, when you get a download, especially if it's somebody that's been fucking with you, and you get the download and your ancestors said, listen, to go ahead and get rid of this motherfucker, I'm gonna need you to go do such, such, and such, right? And in the beginning, don't get me wrong, in the beginning, that was me. I was like, no, I don't think that's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? And I remember the one time when they said, God helps the man that helps himself, right? So if you're being given a download about somebody that's been hurting you, and you're adamant that you're not going to do anything to protect yourself or to put an end to whatever this person is doing, because you're listening to other readers talking about, oh, your ancestors would never say, that's fucking bullshit. 9 times out of 10, those are the ones that sending the most motherfucking magic out to people. And I'm just being honest. A lot of, and not for nothing, right? I know that trust me, the amount of shit I've been through, not only I know that I'm protected, these motherfuckers that's been sending shit to me, they know I'm protected too. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that, I just sat there and let my ancestors do all the work. No. There are times when you gotta get in there and you gotta put your hands in the pot as well, Your ancestors might, give you the ingredients and shit like that, but sometimes you gotta stir that motherfucker. They might be out there doing the spiritual work, working hard behind the scenes for you, but you gotta go in there sometime and you gotta stir that motherfucker to be like, okay, let's go ahead and amp this motherfucker up a little bit. So never listen to people that say, oh, your guides would never guide you to do anything to anyone, and if you need protection, they do everything for you. It's a motherfucking lie, baby. It's a motherfucking lie. And for those of you that don't like how I talk, or, you can always find another channel. You can always click off that motherfucker and go elsewhere. But you're not going to watch me, and I'm not going to give you guys any kind of fucked up information as to don't do anything to help yourself. What? Those that telling y'all don't do anything to help yourselves, those are the ones that's fucking with y'all even more. Believe that. You can motherfucking believe that. You gotta do what you gotta do to help you and yours. Because a lot of times people do things to you and then they try to turn a blind eye. They try to make it seem like it's not that, those that throw the rocks and hide their hands, and it's like they're looking around to do she know where it came from? And a lot of times when things are happening to you guys, especially if you guys are not aware of exactly who it is, a lot of times it's a lot of different people. And if they bring up those people in your cipher, in your energetic field, that's to let you know that that's somebody else you need to go ahead and cross the fuck off as well. Okay? For whoever needed that message, clearly somebody needed that message. Clearly there's somebody that looks at me and they feel like their ancestors are supposed to take care of everything for them. No, baby. You got to help yourself too, beloved, okay? You got to help yourself too. You can't expect them to do everything for you. I was once like that. And let me tell you, it don't work that way. God helps the man that helps himself in every situation. In every situation. Whether you're trying to find a job, whatever you're trying to do, get a house, whatever you're trying to do. You got to put the work in and let them know, well, this is what I'm trying to manifest. This is what I'm working on. And they'll help you. But you got to also put your foot out there, especially when it comes to, this spiritual warfare. This spiritual warfare is real. It's real. And you got to do what you got to do. Moving on. Moving on, collective. Yeah. For some of you guys, there's some sort of opportunity that's coming in, right? There's some sort of opportunity that's coming in. It's going to be something where you're going to be bringing balance, right? Look at the two balls, dark and light. You're going to have to bring balance. Or some of you guys are bringing some sort of balance, right? In. Yep. And it's going to have you in the spotlight. I can't make it up. Whatever it is, it'll have you in the spotlight. But you got to be able to balance those energies. The dark and light energies. Or Spirit is saying some of you guys have already done that. And because you've done that, that opportunity is now going to present itself. And not for nothing. I don't know about you guys, but I like to buy those yogi tea bags. Like, I get the elderberry a lot because I make that for my daughter and I. And the one that I got today, it said, allow the opportunities to come to you, right? So what does that say, collective? There's opportunities that's coming in. Another thing I wanted to touch bases on, did you guys get your rainbows this past week? Because I remember telling you guys to look out for rainbows. Did you see your rainbow? Because I saw mine on Thursday at work. It was in the evening time, like, let's say about 4 o'clock-ish. I was getting ready to leave, and it showed up right in the corner of my desk. And I'm like, there goes my rainbow. And I was like, oh, I wonder how many of my followers also got their rainbow, right? So again, like I tell y'all, a lot of good things are coming, right? The shift has happened, right? Some of you guys may be able to feel the shift. Some may not. Some of you guys may still be in that, in that energy of shifting, right? And like I said earlier, a lot of things is going to start speeding up. A lot of things is going to start moving faster. A lot of things that were like on a standstill for you is starting to move up. And they're saying, they just said that's because some of you guys got rid of energy this past week. So think back and think on who that person was that you got rid of this past week. Whoever, there's a major entity. Damn. Okay, so whoever this person is, this person has a entity attachment, right? The elementals is significant because I just did this. So the elementals is significant. So that's something you might want to look into as well, right? This person has an elemental, entity attachment. But whoever this person is that you got rid of, that's where the shift came in. This person harnessed a lot of your energy, and this person didn't just harness a lot of your energy in this lifetime. They also harnessed a lot of energy in your past lifetimes. And they're saying it's not just that person, it's that person and their lineage. Yeah, it's a group, but it's a large group of people. But that you had to get rid of that person, the head. So once you was able to cut the head off of that snake, right? Then whoever else is part of their lineage is gone as well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, collective. A lot of you guys is gonna be happy in the upcoming weeks as well. And another thing, some of you guys may end up being out, right? And you might see somebody that you know. This person is going to turn their head and walk away and make it seem like they don't know you or they don't see you. But once you notice that you're not gonna go to that person either, because this is somebody you wanted to leave you alone, because you know that this person was working on you, and the reason why this person walks away or they act like they don't see you is because whatever they did to you, they had a backfire. Not only did they have a backfire, whatever they sent to you didn't work on you. One of my guys just said a lot of people is gonna start avoiding you, and the reason they're avoiding you is because whatever they've been doing to you has been backfiring. The more shit that these people send to you is the more shit that's happening. The more shit that they do to you is the more backlash that they're getting, the more karma that they're getting, right? And they're starting to realize that whatever they're doing on the back end isn't affecting you. So at that point, they don't want to talk to you anymore, because in their eyes, you're not human, right? And they feel like if it's not working on you, they know that you know that they've been doing work on you. Okay, now. They just said some of these people are in fear of you. Like some of these people, like they really fear you. They're afraid of you, but they don't want you to know. Some of them act like, everything is okay. But if you was to like get into close proximity with these people, you would notice like a lot of them have like anxiety issues, like a lot of heavy breathing, a lot of, you know what I mean? But it's because of whatever they've done or whatever they've sent. They're saying for some of you guys are literally haunting these people. These people see you in their dreams every night they go to bed. Every night they go to bed. And however they're seeing you in their dreams is not making it any better. It's not making it any better for them. Because these people feel like you're going to do something to them. Or that's what they're being shown. That you're going to retaliate and take some sort of vengeance or something. But Spirit is saying 9 times out of 10 there's no use, but there might be. Because remember, like I said, sometimes you gotta, your guides may give you certain downloads to, that you need to take action on whatever these people have been doing or have done to you. So that could be what they're seeing. Oh God, that could be what some of these people are seeing in their dreams, collective, right? My guys just said some of these people had no idea that you were a spiritual assassin. Some of you guys are literally spiritual assassins, and that's because of your ranking in the spiritual realm, right? It's because of the high honor that you hold in the spiritual realm. A lot of you guys have gifts that some of you guys haven't even been able to tap into, right? And that's, some of the things that some of these people see in their dreams, right? That, you can stay across the room and touch them. Oh, shit, son. And that's what's fucking with some of them, collective, because it's like, how the fuck? Some of these people want to know, how the fuck is she doing that? How the fuck, is that able to, being able to happen, right? But that's because of some of the gifts that some of you hold, right? The titles that you hold and, stuff like that. And, to some people you're unreal, collective, you know what I mean? Like some of these people know like you're not a normal human, you're not a normal mortal, because you're not. And some of them is only now seeing that because everything that they sent to you is being returned to them, and they're trying to figure out, well, damn, like how the fuck, like some of it is being instantly returned. And some of it is not like everything that is returned to them is not done by you, right? Of course your spiritual team assists you, but you guys have the assistance that you have from the spiritual realm because of who you are in ranking, right? Sometimes you don't even have to lift a finger. Sometimes you might feel something going on with you, and you may know like that's a spiritual attack. And all you gotta do is literally speak to your ancestor and say, yo, like y'all need to handle that. Right? And they handle that shit. And that's real shit. That's real shit. I mean, nothing don't happen by mistake. You know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason. And what people fail to realize is when you attack somebody, especially somebody, and a lot of you guys that have that high ranking in the spirit, you have that high ranking because of the things that you have done, the work you have done on yourself, the work you have done for your ancestors. You know what I mean? Some of you guys have even done work for other people. Some of you guys have even done work for people that considered you their enemy. Like you're not these people enemy. Well, you're their enemy, but they're not your enemy, if you understand what I'm saying. Like you don't look at these people as enemies, but in their eyes, you're the fucking enemy. You're the enemy, right? And some of these people are people that you even cleared work for. You know what I mean? Like, even me, like when I first started my journey, like not even when I first started, it wasn't when I first started my journey, when I first started tapping into certain gifts, right? Certain things that I'm able to do, right? And, there were people that I know that battled certain things, and, they say, try it on this person or try this on that person. And, it would actually manifest, and, it would clear for them. And, then I would come to find out, well, that motherfucker was working against me too. So what my ancestors started doing was putting that shit back on them. Like whatever I cleared, it's like, okay, yeah, you cleared it, but if that person is gonna attack you, what's the fucking point? They put that shit right back on them, and I'm just like, hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And that's some of you guys just need to know, like that's some of the things that you guys are gonna come across too. Even when you try to help some people, if it comes to your attention or your ancestors' attention that motherfucker doesn't really right for you, whatever you cleared for them, if that's one of your abilities, it's gonna be placed back onto that person, point blank, period. So, but all of that is part of your justice collective. A lot of you guys have so much dharma, so much goodness that's coming to you because of as I split the deck, because of the things that you've done, right? And a lot of the work that a lot of you guys did isn't even for you, it's for other people. And that's the reason why your ranking is so high. That's the reason why, your guides go out of their way to make sure you get whatever you want. Yeah, to get whatever you want. A lot of people is gonna start seeking some of you guys out, wanting certain things, wanting this, wanting that. You know what I mean? But you also need to use your intuition. If it's something that you need to move forward with, a lot of opportunities is gonna be coming in for you guys, right? Even though there's some of these people working in the background, they're still gonna try to block you, collective. But because of where you are, because you've already stepped into that energy of being in your destiny, shit, all they can do is keep sending those blockages. That shit not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Because you've passed that. You've healed those energies. See what Listen, everything that y'all want is about to come through. Everything, 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 everything. So get ready to be happy, collective. If you're not already happy, if you, some of you guys feel like it's still doom and gloom, not for long. Not for long. And for some of you guys, if you still feel that way, it's because some of you guys still have some other work that needs to be done, or some things that needs to be cleared, some people that needs to be cleared out of your energy, you know? I'm actually thinking on, you know, if I even want to, like, I've been getting the downloads that, you know, I should go ahead and, you know, start back doing readings and do healing work for people and regression work for people and all that stuff, right? I've been getting the download, and that's like a huge opportunity, right? But at the same time, I need some time to really, you know, probably in a couple of months, you know what I mean? Once I'm situated and I'm, you know, where and how I need to be, I'll consider doing that. But as of right now, you know, I enjoy the quietness. I enjoy my peace of mind. I'm not doing too much, you know what I mean? Like, so, because, you know, once I decide, like, if I really want to, you know, open that door, I know it's going to be a lot of work on me, right? I'm going to be even busier than I am now, you know, and I already feel like I'm busy, and they keep telling me, no, bitch, like, what you doing? You're working for somebody else. Even if I'm working for somebody else, I'm also working on something else in the background, which is not anything that I'm, you know, gonna talk about or is even damn near ready to share with the world, right? That's something that's, you know, under wraps, you know. That's like, let's say, like, that's my second daughter, you know what I mean? And it's very near and dear to my heart, so it's not really something that I want to talk about, right? But now they're asking me now to even open another door, right? Which is another opportunity. And I think it's a great opportunity because I love talking with you guys. I love giving advice and so forth to people. But at the same time, it's like, it takes a lot of your energy, you know. It weighs on your energy, and that's like bringing and pulling people back into my energetic space and so forth. So that's something I really need to sit and consider. And some of you guys may also be going through that. There's something that you guys might be working on, or is being guided to do, and some of you guys are really like trying to figure out if that's something that you need to move forward with. I would say yes, move forward with it, but take your time, right? Take your time and really decipher if it's something that you really want to step into, if it's a door that you really want to open. But I personally feel like if you guys do move forward with it, it would be something that would be great, not just for you, but also for, you know, the people that's needing help and so forth, right? And they just said, make sure that you charge your worth. You know what I mean? Make sure you know what you're worth, right? Don't go open a business and, you know, charge 20 or 40, even $60 for, you know, something that you know, needs to be way higher than what you're charging. Okay, before you make those moves, make sure that, because then my thing is, collective, it's not about people not having the money. People always find money for whatever it is that they want to do, right? The thing is, if you do something and it's something that's going to be a little bit of out of the price range for the regular person, right? That's because this person is not ready for that, right? That's because whatever that you have to offer is not something that they're going to be able to afford. It's out of their price range for a reason. Therefore, those that do seek you out and really need your help, they'll be able to pay for the services. That's why they're saying no matter what it is, make sure that you're charging the correct prices for your products, for your services, right? And that's how you build, right? Make sure you charge the correct pricing. You don't want to go charging below average and it's like, no. You want to make sure that the people that come to you is people that really need the services, one, right? And it's people that's going to really appreciate what the work that you're doing for them, or the products that that you're making or giving on to them, right? I remember when I sold Yoni steams. My Yoni steams were $32 a bottle. And a lot of people complain and say, oh, you're not going to make no money and those steams are too high. No, they weren't too high, because I got clients that really needed the products, right? But then how about somebody went ahead and they went as far as buying one of my products. I don't even know if they bought it, or somebody took one of my bottles and they buried my bottles to do some sort of magic on my bottles, and all my bottles started having little fleas and worms inside of them. So I had to literally get rid of all my product because somebody cursed my work. And ever since then, I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. But the reason that that person did that is because they viewed me as competition. But you know what? Like they say, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Yep. And up to today, they think that the people that did it, they think that I wasn't aware as to who did it or where it came from. But all that shit that they did to me, to my business, so my business would not be effective, all that shit manifested in their life in another way. Damn, this channeling then went into an hour. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this. I didn't even realize we were an hour in, and I'm just talking. But you know what? These are some of the things some of you guys may have already ran into. You know what I mean? And Spirit is saying, you know what? Don't let that stop you. You know what I mean? Am I planning on doing steams again? Maybe not, right? Because where I'm at right now is like, I'm like on a larger scale now. Like the things that I'm working on is like on a grand scale. And some of the things that I'm able to do, some of the things that, I know there's not too many people that's, able to do those things. So I know that's not something that, well, you never know, right? Never say never, right? But I know if somebody tried to fuck with that, then that's their ass. That's gonna be their ass, collective, you know what I mean? But just keep that in mind. Whatever you guys work on, make sure you guys have some sort of protection. Okay, whether it's physical, they're saying also not weather, but also make sure you have physical protection, because had I had physical protection, those people that did that, I could have opened a lawsuit and taken them to court. You understand? So whatever you guys work on, make sure that you guys have some sort of physical protection in place as well. And that's something if I do decide to open that door again, that's something I'm gonna have to also look into as well. So all of this stuff is coming up for a reason. So for those of you guys that are working on your companies, working on your businesses, make sure that you have all those stuff in place. Okay, I love you all, collective. I really do. I really, really, really do. And I will talk to you guys on the next channeled message or the next reading that I do. Okay? I love you all. And I'll talk to you all soon. Ciao for now.